Just as I feared, episode 3 starts with the same fast pace as the previous one, from Rhodes' preparations to the boarding of Chernobyl, and even a famous meme being quickly mentioned as we rush through the story, as well as some good old fan service. At least we got to see the character introduced in previous seasons, making it obvious as to why they will not be returning to the front lines. Once more, this episode was set up for events to come, namely Tallulah's inner conflict and Patriot's dance within reunion. But they are so short, it's hard to get a hard grasp of what's going on unless you have read the story beforehand. We also got a fast introduction of Rosmonti's past and abilities, albeit in a bit confused way. Again, the lack of time forced the story to skip through things in order to keep the plot going. Funnily enough, they still managed to fit in both Mantra and Radiant, who were heavily mentioned in the game but weren't even shown. We actually get to see them in the story with a heavier emphasis in their respective skills, so people can at least understand what their role is. So congratulations to those few anime-only fans, you have proper context for those two, unlike us, who had to wait literal years to even get images of them. Though I have to applaud how they managed to make good use of what little time they had to make things somewhat comprehensible, I also think they're abusing it too much. This episode moved the plot forward, albeit at the expense of proper pacing. Yet, they left us with a good hook for next week. For now, I give the third episode of the third season a 7 out of 10. The story is moving forward, but the rushed plot makes things hard to follow. Not to mention the cut content and the overuse of still frames for dialogues. With only one action scene in the whole episode, I really hope they manage to properly pace themselves for the next episode. Considering what comes next, they better do.